What is good with y'all, man? So today we're going to be talking about the Eagles theme team for Madden 22. It's looking like the theme team is going to be off to a really nice start. We're going to be breaking down players that we are pretty much going to get off the rip right now. Obviously, only one of these guys is 100% confirmed that we're getting off the rip. Well, actually, put it like this. All these cards we're getting off the rip. I'm saying that these guys are going to get, core elite cards that could be usable, put it like that, right? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We got a lot of guys to cover. Like I said, none of these are 100% except for the first guy we're going to talk about, who I think you guys know who it is. So the first Eagle we got here is Devonta Smith. Now obviously they've showed this card. He is actually a master for some rookie set. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but he's a master. He's like an 88 overall or something like that. He has a power up, so the card looks really good, and I am definitely going to be excited to use him on the team. I know you guys are too. A lot of people are probably going to use him because it's a really nice card. He's 6 foot. You know what I mean? He's going to be nice. So it's nice to see that, we definitely have I know for me personally, I'm going to have receivers off the rip. Devonta Smith, Randy Moss. It's going to be lovely. It is going to be lovely. Our next guy here is Big Fletch. Now, you guys know Fletcher Cox usually always gets one of the upper end core elite cards because, I mean, he's arguably the best D tackle in the league besides Aaron Donald, right? I would say those two are probably the best interior linemen in the game, period, right? And he usually gets around 87 to 88 overall. It's always a really good card, but the thing is, it's like in the beginning of the year, especially when you're on a budget, because you don't have any players, you don't have any coins, where are the methods at, what are we doing? It's harder like that to get a guy like him, just because I feel like in the beginning of the year you don't want to burn all your coins on defensive linemen. Yeah, I got a video soon coming out, going over how the best way to build a team in the beginning of the year. And one of the ways is you don't want to burn all your coins, I feel like, on a D lineman, just because skill position players are a lot more important and a lot more expensive. And if Big Fletch usually does cost a little bit in the beginning of the year just because it's a higher overall training values and all that stuff, but point is, he's most likely going to get a card, and it's going to be really good. Next up here, we got Big Play Slay. Now I know he got a core elite last year. It was a low overall card, but if you threw it in the power up, and I remember if you were able to get like at least 25 sprinter, 25 eagle, so he gets 2+ speed. I remember that card wasn't that bad because I think I actually used it. So, obviously we don't know if we have physical chems this year. Obviously they already said theme team chems and all that stuff are confirmed. They're going to be there. It's going to be hard to get 50-50 off the rip. Now 25, you could definitely do 25. I'm sure I'll have 25. And he, I don't know how high overall his card is going to be. They gave him what, a lower overall elite last year. I think he'll get a little bit high. I think he was like an 80, 81, maybe 80 to 83 overall last year. I think this year he might get around 84 to 85 elite, because he's definitely going to get elite. He's a top 10 corner in the NFL. So he'll get around there. It should be a pretty decent card though, and it's going to be on my squad. Anthony Harris is our next Eagle here. Now obviously we just signed him from the Vikings, and Anthony Harris, usually throughout the year, he actually gets somewhat decent cards. Last year, or I guess, I don't know, do we count this as last year, this year? Madden 21, right? He got a pretty good card, I remember, in Easter, still on my team at free safety. 6'2", the guy can play, and I'm a hope, because, I mean, I would say he's one of the better safeties in the league, right? Because here's the thing, Rodney McLeod, I think he usually gets like a core elite or something. If I'm not, actually I could be wrong, I don't know, but I feel like Rodney McLeod, they usually give him like an elite or something. So if Rodney McLeod's out here getting elites, and even though I think he's a really good safety, Anthony Harris is probably, because here's the thing with EA, right? They don't care if a guy's better a lot of times. If he's more known in the media, if his name's more out there, more of a household name, they're gonna go with the guy, even if he's terrible. Like Taylor Mays, for example, is the worst player I've ever seen play football my entire life, but EA doesn't care. It's like, dog, he's a household name, we got to put him in the game, right? So yeah, Anthony Harris, I think, will get a core elite. It's going to be a lower overall one, but I feel like 25 eagles up in there, maybe a power up, the guy might be usable. Brandon Graham is our next guy here. Brandon Graham always gets a core elite. He made the Pro Bowl this year. He's definitely a guy that I could definitely say is 100% locked in. Will it be the best card? I wouldn't say it's going to be the best. It's not going to be the worst, but it also brings me back to one of those things saying, I don't want to spend a whole lot on a defensive lineman, but usually the good thing about Brandon Graham is he gets a lower end core elite card, right, powered up, and it's usually not bad, and it usually doesn't cost a whole lot. So that's the good thing about Brandon Graham. But like I said, if he costs a whole lot, you know what I mean, I'm not trying to spend a whole lot on defensive linemen. I'm honestly not even trying to spend a whole lot on offensive linemen, you know what I mean? So just beginning of the year, you want to go for them skill position guys, you want to get them first, but you know, sometimes I gotta get my Eagles. Lane Johnson is our next guy. You guys probably know coming up next, it's gonna be, you know, a bunch of the offensive linemen. So actually what I'm just gonna do is here, I'm just gonna throw them all in right here. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Brooks. All three of these guys I think are 100% locked in. They're easily arguably some of the best offensive linemen in the game. I think we can all agree. Lane Johnson, arguably the best right tackle. Brandon Brooks, easily one of the best right guards. And then you got Jason Kelsey. Fuck it, I'm gonna say he's the best center all time. I mean, like, what's up? You know, the guy's a demon. So I think they're all locked in, and which is good because it gives, you know, easy chemistries for the Eagles. Like, because you got to think you're gonna have all five of the linemen. That's five. Then you look at the starting offensive line. If you can get three guys there, boom, that's eight. Get a good left tackle, good left guard. I mean, shit, that's pretty good. So the Eagles theme team, we're gonna have, I think we're gonna, here's the thing, right? We're gonna get a lot of elites because Eagles theme team is always one of the best theme teams, and you know, we're not a poverty franchise, so we get good cards. You know what I mean? We have a good. The thing is, right? We have a good team right now, which is the key, which is really good to how we're gonna get some good cards throughout the year, right? Obviously, everybody says we're gonna have a bad year and stuff, but they don't even know, bro. We're gonna win a division, go to the playoffs, and yeah. Our last card we have here, it's a two-way. It's kind of like I don't know which one of them is gonna get it, Dallas Goedert or Jason Kelsey, right? Both of these guys, because it's weird because, you know, you normally would say Zach Ertz, but you know, obviously last year was a weird year. He was hurt, and then when he was healthy, he didn't play very good at all. And then you got Dallas Goedert, who's obviously, you know, probably gonna be the #1 guy. So I don't know. We'll see. It's a two-way tie. Who knows? Imagine they both get it. That'd be kind of cool. But one of them's gonna get it, so we'll see. But that's pretty much just all the Eagles that I think that are gonna get some really good cards off the rip to help out the Eagles theme team. I think they're all gonna be good cards. Sometimes some cool gold guys work. You know, I know Deshaun Jackson was usually a really good one, but obviously he's on the Rams now, so that's what it is there. But that's pretty much gonna do it though, boys. Right? Obviously, not all these guys are 100% locked in. Trust me though, I think these guys are gonna get a card. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop me a follow over on Twitch. The link's in the description. That bull Chris. Your boy's out.